Hey, my people, here we are building our Saas. It's a LinkedIn content creator, and yeah, I don't want to show you a lot of the code because I know you will hack me, guys, because you're fucking sorry, saying bad words. You are freaking crazy little hackers and little mother freakers, and yeah, but I want to show you how I'm building, what AI I use, and you can see it here already, and how I managed, the stuff, how I manage the process, the growth of the idea, how I am doing this remodelation that I'm doing. And basically, I don't want to extend myself a lot, but let's see this. And basically, I have here the two applications that it's basically working right now. Well, it was working like this with two different applications because I wanted to create a B2B SaaS for managing the accounts of LinkedIn for companies and CEOs. So I built it in the way where the idea was creating a marketing agency, but power it with AI. So basically, the idea at the beginning was like having human intervention on the creation of the content, but that swifted, okay? That swifted, and that's because I want to do it 100% automated, and I want to do it, yeah, scalable as, and also because I saw that right now I'm creating content and it's easier for me if I can give better price to the people if I do it, the content automated. It's easier for the people because they don't need to pay more for human intervention, basically. And also, if I focus 100% in creating really good content based on each person, each field, each professional, work that they have or they are involved in, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge because you have automated all the content, all your personal brand on LinkedIn, and that's my idea, and giving the best price possible to the market. So the that was working already with these two applications. Okay, they are both Angular. These are two frontends. Okay, sorry for not explaining that. These are two frontends on Angular, as you can see, and it's a frontend here, and it's here we have the backend. Okay, and it's basically Supabase. I'm not gonna show you the backend because it's important part. But well, I could show you, but well, not sure about, kind of yeah, difficult securities leads that this can have. So yeah, you can see here, for example, I have all the MDs for the AIs, agents MD. I have here agents. It's basically on Angular and PrimeNG library for Angular. So the agents are focused on that, UX, core, different roles, and well, DOM it's for it's for the domain. I'm sorry, guys, it's 10 p.m. Okay, but this is for the domain to basically have the classes, the interfaces. That one, the core, it's for basically the architecture and the relations and the routing and all this, and the UX is basically for the UX. Okay, then we have brand.md, and that's more context, product, prompt. On each prompt it's gonna read this BS, the tech stack that we use. Okay, so AI stuff. And then we have our architecture at its core, as normal in Angular. Core for all the the core, the data, the errors, the words, the models, services, utils, features. Okay, we have the features part, that it's more about each feature of the application, each each branch of the application or feature. You understand the word feature, right? Like implementations or parts. And then sure that it's basically a lot of branding, okay, like design and CSS and styles. Okay, well, I don't want to lose a lot of time on that. I have right now the applications broken. Here we have Percel. Okay, here I have the webs, the applications on Deb, and right now they are broken. Okay, I want to show you. Because why? Because I am doing the migration right now from these two applications model to the one application model. Okay, I will have two applications still because I want to have one like personal application, and that's gonna be the one that before was like the marketing, the agency's application, because it was one application for agencies to manage the clients and one application for the clients to have their own dashboards of all the content that the agency created for them. But right now I'm gonna have only the client's application, that's the main application, and then this application that it's the agency's one, I'm gonna create the like admin application for me, so there I can see all the data that is important for me as owner, as data, as logs, whatever, everything that happens, and manage stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it will still be alive, but in a very, 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 very different way. That's what I say now. Maybe I continue developing and I see another way better than this one, but that's the idea that I have right now. And I want to show you it's broken right now because it's not the migration all right like yet. Okay, so I'm in the middle of that and the database is like flopping. So right now it's not working, whatever. We have also here the supabase. Okay, as you can see we have critical things and it's not working also right now. Like it's working but it's like logging some errors, and I think that's all. Here I have the plans for the migration. As you can see, basically everything, and basically here this is the part of the plan where I am right now, and I just finished that's the first big change of that big, like that's the main plan and that's a little part of the main plan. And I did today all this BS that was basically, this was, okay, let me explain it. This was deleting the agency's part on database, the agency's IDs, all the stuff of agency in the database, and then updating, not because you cannot delete on database directly, you need to change the RPCs, you need to change the functions of SQL, you need to change all the front end as well for being prepared to take the new stuff on the new way of the database. You need to change, of course, all the migrations of database and all the tables that are connected to any kind of agency's ID. Okay, and all the reference of agency's ID on any kind of function, RPCs, as I said, And also I will need to change the edge functions that are basically the serverless functions of Supabase, and this I have to change it also. And yeah, let me check this. Yeah, here we did like respaldo, that's like backup. Okay, these are helpers for authorization. Yeah, because before with the agencies, like authorization things and stuff was related to the agency's ID, and so basically it's a whole change, very big change. And I use, as you see, open code. This model is free, it's called Laguna, and they are from a startup. I just saw that today. It's a startup called Poolside, and it's a startup of America, and they have this free model out because they are, using the China's way, learning from the people's code, and it's free and it's really nice. If you see the comparisons with the other models, it's almost there with, with Queen 3.7, with GLM 5.1, and also near to 5.2. Yeah, I asked that to DeepSeek. Yeah, here, and yeah, he told me it's really good. It's better in some ways than DeepSeek Pro Max. So yeah. So guys, that's the project right now. I'm not gonna extend myself a lot more. So I hope you like this. I will work 100% everything I will put from my part to have the best product for you guys, and you can taste it and become millionaire, So we'll keep going and we'll keep pushing. Very nice to have this YouTube channel for you, and remember to subscribe to the channel if you like the video and you want to see how this goes up, and if you like that content. We'll see you in the next one, Chuggies. See you later, alligator.